Welcome back to the Lufc Kickoff, your favourite Leeds United show. As you can see, the production value's gone up a bit, you know. We've got some merch, we've got some scarves, we've got the Leeds flag that I've actually had in my bedroom for years and never actually put up. So straight off the bat, we played Salford City, of course, away for the Carabao Cup. First cup game this season. We managed to pull out a 3-0 win. Click, Berardi and Nketiah all scored one goal. Absolutely phenomenal game. Obviously, this game doesn't really mean that much to us. We're more focused on the league. It's not a priority game, but what it is a confidence game. It's given us more experience on the pitch, dealing with players, getting used to and into the click with things as the season has just begun. But having these games, scoring these goals, getting these wins, even if they're not in the league and, you know, we're not really focused on the cup, it's still going to give us momentum to push forward, because with Leeds, as we know, once we start winning a few games, we're on a streak. Obviously, Nketiah's goal first was a tap-in, but do you know what? He was in the right place at the right time. He has very good movement. I'm so excited for what the future holds for him at Leeds United. Nketiah has shown that he can score goals. He can take chances, which is what Leeds need at the moment. Although it is still early doors, it could be just a one-off. It could be a fluke, you know. We never know. I could be regretting saying this, but at the moment, his future does look bright for us. I mean, his pace. We haven't seen much of him. We need to see more games of him being played, because he looks like a player where he's going to be showing us this season that he's a goal scorer. He looks like that goal scorer, and to be quite honest, he looks quite nippy and he looks like he's got pace. The lad looks like he's fast. And obviously Berardi's goal, Costa's dangerous cross into Berardi, and also he just sort of flicked it in. I don't know how the keeper didn't get that, but it was a good goal from Berardi. But this season is all about our counter-attack. It's working very well, hitting them on the break, running down the line, running them in midfield, open up space, playing that possession game as always. Obviously, we're having more shots on target now, which is good. Obviously, there are a few players that, you know, don't always hit on target, like when Click had that shot, and also Alioski. But you know what? It's confidence, alright? We're going to keep building up. We have to make these mistakes early on rather than halfway down the season. But overall, the general consumption of this is that we are improving as the games go by, and that's what I love to see. Third goal, Click from pretty long shot from just outside the penalty area, just outside the box, and it was a banger. Curved it around the keeper, beautiful goal. What can I say? I would say the desire, energy, drive from Click to have that interception in the first place to get in them places is unbelievable. Years ago, a few seasons ago, we wouldn't be like this. We would be hoofing up the field, long ball Larry, and we wouldn't get anywhere. But we're actually getting places now with our chances, which is always good to see. People that can shoot outside the box, because I'm pretty sure Bielsa, this is his tactic as well. He's telling our players, especially midfielders, even strikers, if you're outside the box, if you're in a good position, you know, we still play that possession game, but when you're in an area where you see that gap, yeah, you shoot, because you don't know what can happen. Keeper could parry out, it could deflect off someone, could go in, anything could happen. Obviously, Salford City, scumbags as they are, pulled down Harrison's shirt, should have been a pen. I mean, let's be honest, Salford City, who are they? They're like a bunch of bin men, alright? I mean, nothing wrong with bin men, alright, but they're just still, it's just Salford. Obviously, we can't be too, over the top about this, because at the end of the day, like I've just said, it is Salford. We're going to have much tougher games than this, but it was going to be difficult because in the first place, because we are away to Salford City, and in the sense that they want it more than us, because they're probably not as focused on the league. Maybe they're more focused on the cup, whereas us, we're more focused on the league and getting that promotion, baby. I mean, obviously it took a while for Leeds to do, but we eventually broke them down. It usually does take Leeds, I've noticed it, and same with last season as well, if you noticed. First half, we get into grips with the games, we make our mistakes, but the second half we always improve. But it's so essential that we scored that first goal in the first half, because if we didn't, it could have been ropes. It could have been curtains for us, because we're not sure in the second half. It's too panicky, it's too near the end of the match. We need to score them early goals to secure that W. It's finally good that we've actually got an all-round good team from defence, midfield. Obviously there could be a few players that could need replacing if they're slacking, but overall, even the keeper, even Nketiah, he came to clean sheet today. I'm proud of you. Man of the match, it's your boy Calvin Phillips, class player, always has been for Leeds. He's one of these players which is a Premier League standard player. I don't know how many times I need to say this, as much as people think that's going too far ahead. Look at him. We've had £20 million bids for him. People want him. He's got ability. He can play round the back in defence. He can play midfield. He's got a good foot on him. He's good at looking, moving around, opening up space, having these balls to all these players. I just want to say one thing, alright? Bielsa, what's good? Bielsa must have some fresh white Air Force Ones or something, or like 97s, because he always in the interviews he looks down and I mean, I'm sorry, alright, he always does it. I want to know, what is he looking down at? Is he looking down at his shoes? Is he looking down at, you know, a salad on the floor? I'm not sure. Could be looking down at his bucket because he wants to sit down. The possession game works for us. We're always having more possession, which is always good to see. And I can't express this enough, that the counter-attack tactic is working. Like, it works for Leeds. Like, we hit them on the break. Even if we push all our men back, we hit them on the break. It works. Like, sometimes we might even be pushed up 2 foot further up the pitch. So when we are attacking, but it seems to work for us. And Bielsa, he's a smart guy. A lot of people underestimate him because Spygate and all this, but at the end of the day, he's a clever guy, he's a genius, and he is, in my opinion, a world-class manager. The Take Us Home documentary is coming on Amazon Prime very soon, narrated by Russell Crowe. I'm actually really excited for that because we haven't really seen something like this, like sort of production made. Obviously it was eventually going to happen. It's Leeds, we're a big club, we've got a lot of history, and what Bielsa's done, quite frankly, is special. You don't really see this often in football, and he's done something amazing to the club. He's brought football back to Leeds United. I heard this stat on Twitter and also Sky Sports that Click has created more chances in open play than any other player this season, which was 8 in fact. And a round of applause, because we're making big moves. This is going to give him confidence. He's going to be playing better. Obviously, the goal he scored as well is going to be added on top of that. So Leeds are at home to Stoke City in the second round of the Carabao. I'm really after all this years, I don't still know how to say it, but let's just call it the Carabao Cup, which will be commencing on the 26th of August. I hope you're tuning in, because I'm going to be probably having maybe even a live reaction. So let me know in the comments if you want to see me do these videos live while I'm watching this game. It is going to be a tough game. It is Stoke City. We are at home though, but you don't know what's going to happen. But the main thing I want to say is that we're focused right now on the league, and just the league really. We want to get promotion this season. Last season we done very well. It was the season that changed pretty much everything for us. Bielsa, the players we got in, and yeah, we do need to get a few more players in, and we are testing like different players at the moment, Nketiah being one of them at the moment, and he's seeming to be phenomenal. But so far all is well. Thank you people for watching this video. If you are a Leeds fan or just a football fanatic, be sure to crush that like button, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, and also hit that post notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, which is daily and also twice or 3 times a week for Leeds games. I appreciate every single one of you. I love you, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit.
Now your vids hold no weight, like Titanic channel sinking to the ground. Talking your piece on the web, karma always come around. Eating up these W's, can't you see I have the crown? Feasting on your enemies, dead and buried in the ground. Digging your own hole in the soul of what I found. Your shit inconsistent, I don't really fuck around. Put some respect on my name, you playing with the hounds. I've been waiting, I've been saving all these bullets, all these rounds. And I wonder why this hate or this hate don't come around. I'm the king to the front of this shit, wearing the crown. Flooding all you haters, you ain't shit, now you left to drown.